Welcome to the Telegram automation tool guide. It's a full overview of the Telegram tool. It can do so many different things. Absolutely amazing. To start it up, just double click on the execute.bat file inside the unzipped full Telegram folder, and boom, here you have it. It's loaded up. Now, the first feature we're going to test out is the group adder. So you can add people to your Telegram group fully automatically just by pressing start. Of course, you need to scrape the people first, but we will get to how you can scrape somebody later. And yeah, just for info, all of the important usernames that you scrape are saved in the usernames.txt file inside the folder. And as you press start, it waits a little bit. It waits 3 seconds before it actually starts, and boom, here it goes. And it just opens up the group and it adds people to that. It's just like you add without SoftPro, right? But it automates it, obviously. So this approach is actually much better and much safer than adding people with API calls, because you can also add Telegram users to your group with API calls, but that will get your accounts banned. Now, as you've seen, the users have been added, and what you always want to make sure is that you're not in the spam filter. So you can just check the spam bot for that. If you are blocked, it will not work. You cannot add people to your Telegram group in that way. But let's check out the second feature, which is the mass Telegram DMs. Also a very important feature. For that, first off, you need to prepare a CSV file. And inside that CSV file, there will be all of the different mass DMs you're going to send. You just write them there in the rows, and you can write multiple messages. You can add links. You can customize it any way you want. Boom, you have your CSV file, you load it up in the Telegram tool, and then you just press start again. And down there you can select how many users you want to perform this action on. In this case, we're just going to DM one person. This is also from the scraped list we have made previously. Now, it searches up the username, and then it runs a quick detection on screen. Boom, it selects the user, and then boom, the first message, second message, third message with a link. And this is how you advertise using Telegram. Very smart way to do it. Now, we just did it with one person. You can do this with multiple, as I said before. But the most important feature is, of course, the scraper. Now here you can scrape the usernames from different Telegram groups. You can scrape it in here, and you just enter the name of the Telegram group you want to scrape from. In this case, we're scraping from the syndicate. So we enter the syndicate, we enter the exact name of the group we want to scrape from, and then we hit start again. Also, we can select how many users we want to scrape. In this case, we're scraping like maybe 10 users or something. And then we just press start again, and in 3 seconds you will see what happens. We're going to scrape from the group. It's just scanning the screen at the moment, looking where is the group located. And then, as you've seen before, this is all a GUI application, so it works over the interface. And boom, it just moved to the group, the syndicate, and now it's scrolling through the chat and manually scraping all the usernames. And you can do this with multiple groups. You can scrape thousands and thousands of usernames, but of course, for demonstration, we just did a few right now. And the usernames, the list of scraped usernames, will be inside the same folder, inside a file that's called usernames.txt. Boom, I didn't use this application, so I just copied it over right now. But normally it's inside the usernames.txt file. And if you want to adjust which line the bot adds people from, for example, you go to the addline.txt file, and you can select this corresponds basically with the usernames.txt file on which line the bot currently stands on. But that was it. Thank you for watching, and watch my other videos too.